Barack Obama is the worst president of all time. He handed out healthcare to lazy people, cries on national stages, and has no control over his wife Michelle. Wait. An emotional man fighting for others and supporting his wife's endeavors? Welcome to my special Part 4 Juneteenth episode of men who are stepping up to stand up for others. Barack Obama is so much more than the first black president of the United States. He's a devoted father and husband who has spoken openly about making sure that no matter what is happening in the world, he is always present for his daughters, attending recitals, coaching basketball, making sure the White House never felt like it swallowed his family whole. And then there's Michelle. When critics come for her constantly for her fashion, her opinions, her school nutrition program, even her body, every single time Barack stands by her side publicly and unapologetically. He didn't just support her career and her voice, he celebrates it. He has called her the most impressive person he knows, and those words are constantly supported through his actions. Now let's talk about his presidency. When Barack became the president of the United States in 2008, I remember my elementary school teacher hanging the newspaper on the classroom wall. For the first time, millions of black kids across the country could look at the most powerful person in the world and see someone who looked like them. That's what real representation does. It changes what people believe is possible for themselves. And that was just the start of how he has stepped up for others through his presidency. In 2012, he created DACA by executive order, protecting nearly 800,000 young people who had grown up in this country from deportation. And when the Supreme Court ruled in favor of marriage equality in 2015, Obama had spent years laying the groundwork, publicly declaring his support, rushing to defend the Discriminatory Defense of Marriage Act in court, and shifting public opinion at a critical moment. When the ruling came down, the White House lit up in rainbow colors. That image says everything. But his greatest contribution may be the one that gets taken for granted today, the Affordable Care Act. Before the ACA, millions of Americans were one diagnosis away from financial ruin. Over 20 million people gained healthcare coverage because of it. From his family to his country, Barack Obama has showed up. And this weekend, as the world gathers in Chicago to celebrate his legacy, I think it's worth remembering. This is exactly what stepping up for others looks like.